You know, there's a big difference if you go into a fabulous hotel, the service, and it's the little things that make it magical. So I think quality and creative ideas are the most important and the magical word at Pucci that makes everything run. We create these showrooms to have an intimate relationship with everyone. We're about coming in and seeing the quality of it, getting the mood of what we've created. You walk into a New York space, you walk into Los Angeles, you walk into Miami. It's an experience. We're giving you, a wow, hopefully. You know, whether it's the mural on the entrance, whether it's the photography, the placement of the furniture, the music that is being played. We want people to come to Pucci to experience something very, very new, as if you go into a museum or if you go into a great museum show and you see something, you're totally blown away. And sometimes I'm looking at the art, but I'm also, if I'm traveling, I'm looking at the building. There's so many great, buildings that are being built now, or museums that have been older buildings that have been renovated. And I personally like the high-low aspect of design. So, to me, an old, warehouse that's filled with fabulous artwork is sort of what turns me on. I look to the art world first. I have my eye on the fashion world because I'm still in the mannequin business, and I think fashion is always of the moment. So it's sort of my thinking of the art world and the fashion world. Those are all inspirations for me. I think luxury brands are failing at creating important pieces. I think everything is driven by what can sell right now, what does the consumer want right now, and it becomes a lot of the sameness, whether it's fashion, whether it's furniture, whether it's music, and whether it's movies. I think it's the easy way. This is what's selling, let's give them more of that. Whereas I think the luxury brand should put their foot down and say, that's what's selling, but that's not what we're going to do. I think over the last few years, we really had a run on the whole mid-century modern vintage period, particularly in California. Not so much in New York, but it was certainly there as well. And I think it was done and done and done. And I think it's time for a change. So we're excited about working with the Pierre Paulhan estate because we're taking it to the 60s and the 70s. And I think it's time to have a little bit more fun with design. And I also think Elizabeth Gurust, she was so famous in the 80s with her whimsical and surrealistic ideas, and then she sort of went away for a while. She's coming back now, and I think these whimsical fantasy ideas are also going to be more prevalent in design. So it's going to be a combination, and I also think timelessness has to always be involved because you can't do anything gimmicky. But I think that's where it's headed.